my channel. It's me, Basha. So today we're gonna be watching the movie After. Yeah. So I'm going into this movie not knowing really much of anything about it. I don't really like reading movie descriptions before I watch a movie, and I most certainly did not research or look this movie up because I just don't do that. I guess without further ado, let's jump right into After. Oh god, okay. We'll see. Oh, okay, this is Voltage. This is Voltage Pictures. Right? I think it's Voltage Pictures. At first I was like, interesting way to start a movie. I was right, Voltage Pictures.
There are moments in our lives that seem to define us.
Okay.
Moments we keep going back to.
Those are called
My life
memories.
before him was so simple and decided.
Whoa, okay. What? That's a choice.
It was just after.
Okay, so this movie is about a girl and like her attaching her life moment, whatever she was just talking about, to a dude. Okay, I'm not gonna judge it. I'm not gonna judge it. I'm not gonna judge it.
Mom, it's college. It's not a survival course.
Actually, yes it is. College is survival of the fittest, okay? Listen to your mama here.
Let's do a last-minute room check. Oh, wait.
Yes, I love how efficient her mom is. She's like, got my cup of coffee, let's go into the car, even though it's in a mug and I shouldn't be driving with a mug and I should probably put this in a to-go cup, but we're just gonna go. Look at the look on their faces. She's like, oh God. When's the deadline for roommate changes?
And I don't want you to be distracted by anyone.
Distracted by anyone? Spoiler alert. She's distracted by everyone. Well, just this one guy.
Hi.
Hey.
Econ 101?
Yeah. It's locked.
Rude. He was just gonna sit there and let her pull on the door. He could have been, she even asked like, oh, is this Econ 101? And he was like, yeah. He could have been like, yeah, the door's locked.
Oh,
Sorry. After you.
you.
No, honestly, I insist.
No, I insist.
No,
This is
No, my mother
weird.
raised me to be.
Okay.
You didn't really have to try that hard to get her to go into the door, did you?
This might be the most important class you take here. So I expect everyone here to closely pay attention and benefit from the 25-year career I had on Wall Street.
The 25-year career. He sounds like my film teachers. This is the most important class that you are going to take here at this school, so I advise you to take advantage of the fact that I worked on this specific film here. She looks like a completely different person when she just walked into this room. Just that's weird. He's just casually sitting on a person's bed just reading a book, and then she walks in and he's just like, I'm just gonna continue seeing her here. He has keys. It was love at first eye lock. Like, what? No. Wow, that was intense. I knew from the moment we were in that coffee shop.
Do you want to do this?
It's so weird. He just like gets all up in her face. It's like, do you want to do this?
Where are you right now? It's really loud.
I'm at a party. Cause I'm a college girl now. And guess what I do? I party. He's gonna pull one of those. Okay, so you're in a house that's not yours, okay? And now you start snooping, like you go into this room and now you're just like snooping through this person's stuff. That's not good party etiquette.
Are you drunk?
I don't drink.
Why do I not believe him? I don't believe anything of that.
What are you doing in my room, Tessa?
Your room.
Oh, because you didn't notice the huge British flag? What? It's called a Union Jack, right? Because you just didn't notice that huge Union Jack on the wall. Right there. Okay. What is going? I am so confused right now.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, did you just remember that boyfriend you have?
Reround it. All right.
And he's just on the roof looking like Edward Cullen. Talking about some, I watch you when you sleep. Except in his case, it'd be like, I watch you as you walk away. I mean, he knows where she sleeps.
Love is just a transaction. We're all hardwired to desire. We present the correct set of desirable traits, and boom. We can turn it on, and we can turn it off.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you? It sounds like he's got parent issues.
I have a boyfriend.
Us. I thought we were talking about Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, don't act. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Don't insult us.
Listen, Tessa, he's just trying to get a reaction.
Well, he's not gonna get one from me.
He ain't gonna get one from me. Okay.
I can't stay away from you.
So he's admitting to stalking her.
What?
Got you. Can you
We're gonna see each other. I'm friends with Steph in your room.
can you say that on the record so I can get a restraining
Tessa, let's
order?
just start over.
I think that it's better if we
Yeah,
over distance.
Edward. I know this fool did not. That laugh that she did, she was like, cute. You think you're being cute, but you're really just being annoying. Okay, I'm gonna need his eyes to be on the road. That's what I'm gonna need. Okay, so she decided to get in a car with some, ooh, okay, I didn't realize it was gonna be that kind of a movie. I didn't realize it was gonna be a murder movie, because this is exactly where they would go, you know? If he was gonna murder her, it's secluded woods.
It's down this way. Come on.
Yeah, the hole I dug for you is right this way.
What are you doing?
I'm going swimming.
Okay, let's backtrack this real second. He convinced her to come to this secluded lake in the woods, right? It's like, oh, it's my favorite spot. And then just like starts to strip. And then it's like, I'm going swimming.
Who do you love the most in the world?
Obviously himself.
Easy. Myself.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Himself.
I thought that you just wanted to be friends.
And I also thought you had a boyfriend, homegirl. Remember that? Okay, so we're doing that. We're doing that now. Remember when he asked you about Noah? Yeah, the boyfriend. Remember?
I wouldn't mind without ketchup. Oh, right. I'll be right back. Thank you.
You sent your plate back to the kitchen for some ketchup.
Asking a bunch of arbitrary questions about someone's past is really going to tell you who they are?
Yes, actually. Yeah, it tells you a lot about a person. It tells you about their background, how they grew up, what makes them who they are, why they make the decisions they do, why they think the way they do, why they do the things they do. So yeah, asking about someone's past can tell you a lot about who they are.
Here you go. Thank you.
Yo, that burger and fries came back out like real fast. You know, they just scraped that stuff off and sent it back. They was like, she sent it back because she wanted no ketchup. She could have just scraped it off. And you know that's what they did back there in that kitchen. They just did.
You know, I am gonna tell Noah about us. I just...
Us? What do you mean us? But I don't date.
Wow, he did like a complete 180 of attitude. He's like, us? What you mean us? There's no us. We kissed once in a lake. There's no us. If you want to break up with your little high school boyfriend, don't do it on my account, bruv. I don't know. I believe it was Maya Angelou that said, when someone tells you who they are, believe them. When I said Edward Cullen, I didn't mean it, okay? Is he gonna start sparkling in the light too? I mean, he does have keys, like, but this is kind of weird though.
What are you dreaming about?
Uh-oh, it was just a dream. So stupid. But I mean, like, it's completely plausible. He has keys, he knows where she sleeps, he's a creep.
Surprise!
He just randomly shows up at her school. Does he not have school? Or is this like a weekend? But even if it's a weekend, she would be going to class on a weekend. And like, it can't be a holiday. Like, he can't like have a holiday. Because if he has a holiday, she has a holiday. You know your boyfriend. He's in high school. And he also like previously criticized you for going to a party where alcohol was present and you were drinking. And what do? You take him to a forest party? He was just sitting there stewing on a log going and he just gets up and like just punches this dude in the face. What? I can't. Landon, why is he calling you this late? I thought he was gonna be like one of those like schmoo characters because we only seen him like what, 2 times. Thought he was gonna be important, but he's actually not. He's a schmoo character. What in the world? Okay. What happened? Ooh. Accidentally break a vase, did we?
What happened?
That's what we all trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out why you got a dustpan on the counter. That's dirty.
He won't talk to me, so I figured maybe he would talk to you.
Because the 2 times we hung out together, I bashed him. Actually, the one time, like, I've only seen you like twice. One of those times, I bashed him. Like, I made you believe that I did not like him. And you thought, call Tess.
Shouldn't you be with your perfect little boyfriend, Teresa?
Don't be acting all jealous here, okay? I know he's not sitting here being all jealous because Tessa has a boyfriend when he straight up told her he doesn't do the whole relationship thing.
I can get it.
Damn it.
This is the moment where he turns into a vampire. Because, that's how it always happens in those vampires movies. They break a glass. She goes to pick up the glass pieces with her bare fingers. And she's like, oh, I cut my finger. Drop of blood. There's like a bead of blood. And she's like, oh, I cut my finger. And he's like, I know you aren't. So we finna do this again. And your boyfriend's actually in town. Oh, okay, so we're going to take this one. Okay. Okay. That's what we about to do.
You don't ever have to cover up. Not for me.
So he's saying, you never have to wear clothes. Not for me. She's literally just wearing clothes. Or maybe he meant something deeper that I'm just like not, and it's just right over the head. Honestly, this feels like it was written by like a 13-year-old. 7 missed calls from Noah. Cause he's like, where'd you go? Cause you literally disappeared and didn't tell him where you were going, didn't leave a note, didn't send a text, didn't answer a call, nothing.
Where were you? I texted you. You didn't answer me.
I'm sorry, my phone died. I'm sorry. A friend needed my help.
She's a really bad liar. Noah, wait. I'm confused. But you know who's not? Me. I'm not confused. I'm not confused as to what's happening here. And I'm gonna go. You disappeared in the middle of the night. You didn't leave a note. You didn't send a text. You didn't call. And then when I called you, you didn't answer. Like, I had no idea where you were. I had no idea what had happened. This is not like you. So it's like he's like, I was worried. And then you show up here, and what the situation was is that you was with your dude. I'd have left too. Done with you. She did not put her nasty behind kids on this girl's bed. Okay, this is so not how the closing of a library goes. That guy is not a good security guard if he did not see these two. These two did not even try to hide. They literally just sat behind a bookshelf. And all he did was like, yeah, no one here. Like, he didn't even look. She's in class. Like, honestly, if you're gonna skip class, just don't go. Don't go to class and then just walk out halfway through. That's rude.
Tessa, hon.
Mom for the win.
What the hell is going on?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is he the guy Noah told me about?
Yup. And your mama caught you.
You're gonna break up with this boy.
Yeah.
And you are gonna focus on your school.
You tell her.
Do you know what it has been like trying to be perfect for you?
Perfect?
You mold my life into the way that you wanted it to be.
What? She just asked you to do the bare minimum of being a high school student going into college. Someone who's bankrolling you being in college. She's just asking you to do the bare minimum. Like, oh, I don't know, focus on your schoolwork.
If I leave now,
Mm-hmm.
you're cut off.
Ooh. Girl, you need to apologize right then and there. You need to apologize. Because you're about to get cut off. AKA, you gonna have to get some, like, financial aid, student loans, something. And that's a hassle. Does he just have keys to just, like, all the doors? Because he seems to have keys to a lot of places that aren't his.
Whose place is this?
Good question. Because I know it's not his.
Really nice.
This is weird. Okay, so I house sat for somebody one time, and it was just so awkward because it was like, it felt like, and the thing was is like, I had to be at the house the entire time of house sitting, and I wasn't like, they had a guest room and I was staying in the guest room while they were away, and it still felt weird, you know, being in somebody else's house when they're not there and you sleeping there. It's just so weird. And this here is like that professor lady's actual bed, so this is not even like some random guest bed. No, this is her bed that she sleeps in. Okay, you can at least treat this woman's stuff with some respect here, okay? Like, I would never, like, if that was my bed, sure, fine. I'd eat Chinese food in my bed, but that's not my bed. I would not eat that messy Chinese food in this woman's bed like this. That's weird. I feel like I'm saying that's weird a lot with this movie, but it's like this whole movie is weird.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, it's all about that consent. Get permission to make tea, man. Get that consent to drink tea. What is he writing? Did he write I love you? Ew. Ugh.
Hey.
Ugh. Her.
How's it going? I haven't seen you since like the bonfire.
I think she finna stir some stuff up, cause I think she's feeling slighted right now. Go on. Say it. Okay, guess you didn't say anything. Something has to happen here, okay? I'm literally waiting for like a plot twist or something. I was so waiting for her to like drop something like, Hardin texts me all the time, or we made a bet that he couldn't that he wouldn't be able to get you to fall in love with, or something. I was so ready for that, but I guess it was wrong. Guess it didn't happen. Guess it wasn't a thing. When you treat me like that, when you treat me like that, I'm pushing me harder, it's pushing me harder. Get my back. You looking like a drowned rat up in here.
I've been living with Hardin off campus.
Ooh, and she came in there like, we're living together. And that girl was just standing there like, Ooh, he came in and was like, oh, like he was busted or something.
Remember Truth or Dare?
That's the venom coming out. She's like, oh yeah? I can destroy you in one word.
Here's a dare. Make her fall in love with me.
See, I told you. See, like I said, when people tell you who they are, believe them. Believe them. He's told you many times that he's a terrible person.
Tessa, that was before everything. Before I got to know you.
That was before I got to know you. You, said him, said everybody in all of these movies like this, okay? Ooh, y'all dirty.
And all of you knew.
And now she's sitting there looking stupid. She's sitting there looking stupid. See, I don't like that. I don't like it when like everybody's in on something and you the only one that's not in on it, and you sitting there looking real stupid, and somebody that's supposed to have had your back is like in on it too, and they making you look real stupid. That's not cool. That's not right.
You said nothing could change the way you felt about me.
Oh, don't even. You said nothing could ever make you change the way you felt about me. Yeah, and just like you said that before you knew me, I said that before I knew you. And he's standing there talking about something. Man, don't even come at me like that, man. Pretend like I'm Edward Scissorhands and cut you out my life, like. Did she go home? She gonna cry to her mom and talk about, so you were right. And her mom's gonna be like, I know I was right. And this is why you should listen to me. Cause mother knows best. Oh, you know her mama looked out the window and saw it was her. You know her mama knew it was her before she opened the door. And she opened the door like, oh, Tessa, I thought you knew best. I thought you didn't need me.
I feel like we change and we discover who we are.
And you just discovered that you're a terrible person. That's when that line comes out. He played himself though. He played himself. Has he seriously never seen any YA movies? Because everyone knows that when you do something like this to somebody, you're the one that catches feelings. Must be nice to get like an interview for an internship that you really want, like that. All she did was send an email saying, hey, and then she like name dropped somebody, and they were like, oh cool, you know that person? Sure. Must be nice. She didn't send a resume, didn't send any writing samples, no nothing. She just said, hey, I got your name from so-and-so, name drop. You got an internship?
This is what Hardin turned in. I think it was actually written more for you than it was for me.
That is like highly unethical for a professor to give another student's turned in work to another student to read. Someone turns in a homework assignment, right? And that the professor goes, I think this was meant for you to read and not for homework. No. I wouldn't give that fool the time of day. Not a single tear. Nights.
She took my hand and led me out of the darkness and showed me that whatever our souls are made of, hers and mine are the same.
Please tell me he got an F for this paper, because it may be eloquently written or like his whole like epiphany moment. Like this doesn't sound like this was the assignment.
You once asked who I loved most in this world.
And it was you.
It's you.
Seriously? What? I know. Serious? And that's how they end it? I can't. Okay. It feels like a 13-year-old wrote this, and it feels like it's one of those like fan fiction stories that somehow gets turned into a movie. I'm not sure if I'm right about this. Honestly, I don't know. I could be very, very wrong, but it feels like a Twilight fan fiction. You know how they do fan fictions that are alternate universes, like AU fan fictions? It feels like a Twilight AU fan fiction. Harden, he's just like, he's not a good person. He just, you know, really, he played himself with that one, because in what movie does anybody, in what universe does anybody do the whole I'm gonna make them fall in love with me as a joke and then I'm gonna cut them off? In what universe does that ever go the way you want it to? So you played yourself there, Harden. Tess, I feel like she played herself too. She's just so... When someone tells you who they are, believe them. Like, honey, Harden told you multiple times. He didn't just tell you, but he also showed you that he was a terrible person. It's a background noise movie. It's a movie that you put on your TV and like clean the house. You're not really supposed to watch this movie, you know? I feel like the only really good character in this movie is the mom. Like, the mom and Noah. I'm sorry. I don't have any like final words for this movie because I feel like I said them all during the movie. That was my reaction to watching the movie after. I saw on Netflix that there's a second movie, and it's After We Collided. So once that gets on Netflix, I'ma watch that, because now I'm like, okay, now I kind of have to see the second one. Hope you like the video, and stay tuned. I can't. This movie, man.